Hello flightsimmers and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to program your first events for Microsoft Flight Simulator and the PMDG737. So first things first, for those of you who don't know what MobiFlight is a software. You can program events, offsets and keybinds with your Arduino boards, and you can use them for your flight simulator. In my case, for me, it's Flight Simulator 2020. So if you have your Arduino connected to MobiFlight, you should get this notification here that your modules are connected. So you can start programming your Arduino. So the first thing you're gonna do is go to Extras, Settings, and then MobiFlight Modules. So maybe your Arduino is shown here. Then you click on your chosen Arduino, click on Add Device. Then we go to Add a button. Then you have to choose your pin. Your button is connected to your Arduino. I haven't connected a new pin, so let's check out what command A has. It has pin A15. In my case, I would here use another pin because I can't use it anymore. So you choose a pin, then you give it a name, and then you press here to upload your current config, and then your button is active. So I don't do that because I don't have an extra button yet. So then press here and you're good to go. Well, let's do an encoder. So I go to an module here, press here, then you press to an encoder, then you choose your two left and right pins, and you use 1 deton per cycle. That's very important. Then you upload your file, give it a name, and you're good to go. Next thing you have to add for this video is 7-segment display. So you go to your module, add 7-segment display. Then you have to choose your pins. Your 7-segment is connected, you did, your CS and your clock. Then you give it a name, and here you can choose your brightness of the display. Then you upload it, and now you uploaded everything for this video. Next thing, for the usage of Microsoft Flight Simulator, you go to Extras, Microsoft Flight Simulator, you install the WASM module and the latest events. Then you are at the latest stand of MobiFlight, and now you can start programming for the PMDG737. Well, the programming of the 737 is quite easy until you use your own offsets, but I will come to that in the next episode. So first of all, we do the heading. You give it a name, let's say heading coder, and heading push button. Well, let's start off with the push button. You go here, you choose your Arduino, it's in my case here, and then you choose your push button. For me it's heading select. Then you use on press and Microsoft custom input. You use PMDG, the 737-700, go into autopilot, and you have tons of inputs. Then for me, we use heading. You can search for heading. Here it is, heading select switch. Then you go into release, same game, custom inputs, PMDG 737, heading here, and then your push button is good to go. So let's start off with the encoder. So choose your encoder, then custom inputs, then choose the 737, search for heading, then you use the increase, and for on right you use the same but for decrease. Now let's move on to the 7-segment display for your heading. Give it a name and activate it. Then you go to edit. Then you tick SimConnect FS2020, search for the 737. Then you search for heading. Then you choose the event for the heading display. Then you go to your Arduinos and select your 7-segment displays, and then choose your show numbers for the 7-segment displays, and then you're good to go. So we complete our events. Now you are ready to start Microsoft Flight Simulator and try out the events. So Microsoft Flight Simulator started. You can see it in the lower left corner that the sim status is ticked, so FS2020 is running. After that you only need to press run, and now I'm gonna show you how it looks. Well, let's test it. And it works. So thank you for joining me in. I hope to see you in the next episode, and always happy landings. Bye bye.